So in this experiment today, we're going to be using the Spec 20s, okay? And let's talk a minute about the theory about how they work. If you've never worked with them before, it's important to take a minute to talk about what we're doing, right, so that you understand why we're doing the kinds of calculations we're going to be doing. So here's how the Spec 20 works. You've got inside the instrument, and I'll walk you through in detail how we use it. We've got a light source, okay? And then we put our sample in. So our sample's got some concentration, right? The light goes through the sample, and then it is detected on the other side, all right? So light goes through. Now, you can measure your data in two ways. You can measure it by percent transmittance, or you can measure it by absorbance. So if you're getting transmittance, that's just intensity of the light that makes it through divided by the intensity of the light by itself, right? So this is what the instrument looks at. It says, okay, this is the light by itself. This is the light once the sample goes through it. Does that make sense? So that's how you get percent transmittance. We're actually not going to use transmittance today. We're going to use absorbance. So absorbance is just the log of that. Okay. So what we're doing today is we're going to put our sample in. We're going to be measuring in absorbance. I'm going to show you in a minute how to blank the sample so that the instrument knows what nothing looks like. Because even if there's nothing in it, in terms of concentration, there's still water. So the instrument needs to know what it looks like with just the water in there. And then I'll show you how to collect samples. And then hopefully in your pre-lab, you were able to make the standard curve and interpret that. And if you're still having questions, we can talk about that as well. But does everyone understand the basics of how the theory works? Everybody good? All right, so let's go do some actual data collection.